The little green truck's one that my boy put together. Yeah, all by himself. He was pretty proud of that. Moving down the table here, this little Stegosaurus that you see, that was pretty cool done. That was well put together. I don't know, I've never seen a kit like that before. That was cool. The little green car off the side there's really neat. I think my buddy might have done that. The little tank's pretty neat too, little small ones. That jet, really cool looking. The old Crown Vic cop car there, I think that might have taken overall intermediate. These are all juniors, by the way, junior and intermediate builders. This rig, really cool. Each one of these lumber bales, just absolutely beautiful done. Like it looks just like the real thing. On the way home, we actually seen the exact same setup coming down the highway, and you kind of said to the wife, "Man, that kid did a good job because that looks identical, right?" Really great builds for these guys. Like I said, juniors, intermediate. So this was probably a good table to be looking at. This is what the future coming up. The green Mustang there, I'm pretty sure that was the intermediate winner, if I'm not mistaken. The little NASCAR there was pretty neat too. The big rig here, that was cool too. That trailer, really well put together. Let's get a little close up here. Color was really nice, and like I said, what really put it off for us was that trailer. That really stuck out, and everybody kind of was oohing and ahhing over it. So yeah, like I said, this is all intermediate juniors. This is what we got to look forward in the future, guys. Alright, this is the plane section. This is really good models here. That little Osprey there off to the right, that did well in the show. Mustang, that did really well on the large scale as well. The Fokker there, the yellow plane, that placed. And well, this one on the top left, all airbrushing. There was no decals or anything. Andrew, my son, that was actually his pick for Builder's Choice Award, and that was really nice. Just trying to hear that 109 really got me thinking maybe I'll do something like that here shortly. This plane in the corner, isn't that from that Mel Gibson movie? Kind of looks like it to me anyway. The little vampire there at the corner, that kind of struck my attention because I know some magazines been covering that. You see a lot of Canadian markings here. A lot of people were going for the Canadian theme stuff, right? And there were some really good builds. This glider, see right in the middle of the screen, it placed. That was a really cool build. The drone here, this spy drone, that was pretty neat. Really cool, clean. For being such a simple, simplistic airplane or jet, it was built up nicely. You see the planes. They said the planes have tripled or quadrupled this year. Very few entries last year, and this year it was one whole table plus a little bit of another one. You see quite a few helicopters. I guess the Halifax Modeling Club come up, and their theme build this year was helicopters. So quite a few of those were in there. This Canadian chopper, really neat looking. Just trying to see some other. You guys are seeing like lots of jets, lots of warplanes, cool stuff. See that little twin Mustang there? That belongs to me. That placed. That got a bronze. I was kind of proud of my little build. We're coming up on this little cargo plane to the top right here. Big airplane and very well done for being white too. The white colors I know is hard to do, and it turned out really nice. There's a Sea King that took first overall in the helicopter category. Just trying to see. There's a Flight of the Intruder. That's a cool build. Okay, here's some figures. The Wolfman, that took a bronze. I think that was really cool. I like that one. Unfortunately, I think of the video here's on the wrong side, some of the cooler stuff, but a lot of military small figures. They placed. These guys did some really cool stuff. They were into ships. The turret there, that's the Bismarck. That took gold. That was really cool. This fishing trawler, I believe it's a Revell kit. Really nice. That impressed me. I like that. What are we coming up on to now? The ships weren't my biggest thing, but these guys had a lot of fun. There were some really great displays here. More ships. This was a tight category. I'm not familiar with any of this stuff. I know there was a Canadian built unit that took first place, but then we move into some sci-fi stuff. A lot of Battlestar Galactica. Coming up with some Star Wars gear here too. That was neat. I don't know what that is, but that struck me as being cool. At first I thought it was some German plane until I got the other side and seen it was sci-fi. There's I always call it the Princess Leia ship. Looks like her hairdo on the front. I noticed one dude here, top right there, top left, sorry, some guy stood there for hours looking at it. It was very complex. I don't know what that thing is. These are cool, these little battle mech warrior things. Oh, get the camera straight, buddy. There we go. Those are really neat. I was really scared to go near them. I thought they were going to tip over, but that one, the green one's really cool. I like that. This one, being distressed and stuff, looks awesome, like it's been to battle. That's super cool. That one, when he was setting up, almost fell off the table and broke. That scared me. Here we are into the military. This track car here going to your right, that's really cool. That was pretty neat. The tanks, really neat too. This ambulance, this took a gold medal award. That was very, very nicely done. We'll get a little close up here. The figures and then the stretcher really set that off. That was one of my favorite builds in here. Not too keen on this stuff, to be honest with you, but door prize I managed to pick up a little Tamiyan kit of these 148 scale deals. Been working on it a little bit. Pretty cool stuff. I like it. More tanks, more tanks. Coming up on here on heavy infantry. I'm going to try to find it here. It'll come up eventually. Anyway, tanks. Don't know much about these, so unfortunately I'm kind of lost when I'm looking at this stuff, but these guys looked at. Here's the judge. Got a little video of him. These guys know what they're doing. This guy spent a lot of time looking at every little detail of the models, and he judged and scored them well. This guy knows his stuff. I know he spent probably 3 hours at this table alone just looking. This was cool. It's coming in on your left-hand side. This is a remote control modeled kit. This guy actually put this down the floor and drove it around. Sound effects go along with it. Everything moves. Everything lights up. Fires. It's firing sound, so I didn't actually fire anything, but the kids love that. This guy did a demo on this boat every hour, and the kids were just in love with how it worked and all the cool things. More tanks. A lot of tanks, guys. And a lot of great builds. So these guys did tons of detail. These infantry, military guys, they know their stuff. Anyway. Alright, you see the little Bronco? That was really neat. I like that. Getting to some really cool cars. Mustang coming up here. A lot of Mustangs for the 110-year Ford category. The Dale Waltrip car, that took a bronze. That was pretty sweet. There is your best of Ford. I seen that coming in the corner here, this Mustang 302 Boss. That's a 1970. That scared the hell out of me when I seen it because I built almost the same car. There's the Northview model shop truck. It didn't fare so well. It didn't win anything, but that's cool. It's just all in fun. This race car here, it took a gold, I believe. The Bullet Mustang didn't place. It didn't get anything, and I was surprised. That was a really good build. The Model T did well. That was a very cool build. This car coming to our right, that had a wicked paint job. It went from purple to blue. Camera does not do it justice at all. This Camaro here, that took a gold. Up here, the Jeff Burton 99, that won first overall in race car. The large scale Vet, that was, I think she said it was one of her first or second builds, and that took a gold. There's Dr. Cranky would be liking that. There's the Stacy Davis Rat Roadster, done box stock. Max Myers. This here 57 step slide is a dually. It's a hybrid kit. That was pretty sweet. I think this little yellow car here, that's a Lindbergh kit. I was surprised in how well that looked for the Lindbergh. Not a big fan of them, but really great models on this table. A lot of people were around here all the time. Here we go. This is large truck table with some aircraft overflow. Alright guys, look, this is eye candy. These trucks pop. This guy had a ton of work into these. The camera's not doing any of them justice, but man, oh man, when he showed up, a lot of guys in the heavy equipment category were a little nervous. This truck, the metallic, just shined through. Everything on that woodlog arm worked perfect. This is a Revell of Germany kit. He bought 2 of them so we can make the pop trailer. When I seen the trailer here with this CAT engine, I thought this was something for sale underneath the table. Come to find out, this is all scratch-built stuff. This guy really had it on. Like, with my crappy camera, you look at the shine on that root beer truck there. The record that's going to have seen that one pretty good. Here's Revell, Peterbilt, and the Kenworth W900 I built. The Pete didn't take any awards, but the Revell did, or my Kenworth did. I was very surprised. I didn't think I'd win with this truck, but I won a silver. or a bronze, sorry. That was cool. Now we're getting some more hot rods. This little green truck was awesome. This was well weathered. My camera is dark, so you're not seeing it, but man, he did a ton of weathering on this kit. The wife actually, she said that was her pick to win Best in Show. She thought that was really cool. This trailer, really nice. This is my buddy I met at the show. I'm going to do a separate video on these trucks, so I won't go into much detail, but he did an amazing. Right here, coming dead center of the screen, this weathered Australian wrecker truck. That there's your winner for best overall heavy truck. We'll get into that later. Good job, Simon. Let's see here. There's the Mustang. There's the NASCAR Gary Mustang. A lot of people said they liked it. I didn't think it turned out as well as it could have, but oh well. There's the School Bus. That won a bronze for racing. We're coming in. Here's more. Here's a first place overall race car. That was well detailed. Now here's something. My crappy camera shows the shine of these monster trucks. Unbelievable. Everything detailed. Everything. I mean everything detailed. Center of the screen. That Ford monster truck. He airbrushed everything on that. Flames and everything. Hand airbrushing. Really cool. That guy won quite a few awards for that stuff. Let's look down the table. This here was hard to get a video because it was packed all the time. Alright, more sci-fi. The Millennium Falcon, that was something wicked. I think these are all built by the same dude as well. The time he must have spent on that was crazy. This little gizmo, that was kind of cool. I like that. A little teaser up there, Battlestar Galactica. We'll get to that one here shortly. This was cool. Every part of this had lights sticking out of it. As you can see, hopefully I get a picture of it. There's a little switchboard. All kinds of cool stuff there. When he fired that up, I was just in awe. This was my pick for actually Best in Show. It didn't win really anything, but I thought this was cool. It's actually a scale model of or a direct duplicate of what they used in the Battlestar Galactica series, and they filmed around it. He duplicated it perfectly. I thought this was cool. I don't even think he got an honorable mention, which blew me away. I really thought that was the winner. But anyway, this guy here had a lot of time into his gear, and I think he fielded questions all day about his stuff, and it showed. I mean, great builder. Yeah, just I was impressed with this. We'll spend a little time with it. Too bad I didn't have better pictures, but oh well. The Colonial Movers. Really good stuff. Look at that. I'm assuming these must just be rail cars from train kits or something. Oh, geez, the guy running the camera really likes this. Just one, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I wonder what the weight of that kit was. It's amazing that everyth's staying together without it breaking off. And transporting it to the show must have been a killer. Every bump, he must have been fretting if it fell off. These guys move anywhere, so if you need to move, this dude might be able to hook you up. I wonder what this thing gets miles per gallon. I bet you that burns a lot of rocket fuel. Man, this guy must really like that stuff, because he's still looking at it. Holy crap. There you get a little light there show off the other piece.